Good late Saturday evening. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this March 23rd of 2019. Leave it to Mother Nature to give us a complete 180 from one day to the next. We had a great start to the weekend yesterday with a nice day and quite mild with temperatures almost pushing near 70 degrees. Couldn't quite do that today, even though it was mild again, but certainly not as mild as yesterday because what you see from indigo sky throughout the day, just outside of Seneca, Missouri, that is quite a bit of cloud cover, not to mention a few good bouts of rain and thunderstorms passing over the casino and much of the area too. In fact, we had a good batch of rain and some thunderstorms sneak in from the west this morning, and we had another batch of rain and scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and going into this evening. We didn't see anything severe, but any rain that we saw certainly added up for some of you. Area-wide, the average rain amounts about half an inch, and individual spots saw rain amounts, according to radar estimates, go over half an inch, some spots even peaking around an inch to almost 2 inches of rain, all depending on where the heavier rain set up throughout the course of the day. We're not quite done with our thunderstorm chances with this current system just yet. We're going to hold on to those as we head into Sunday. We're going to end the day tomorrow on a quiet note, though, and maybe a temporary dip temperature-wise for Monday. Then, as we say, quiet going into the middle of the coming week, temperatures will be turning quite mild as well, even going back near 70 for a good number of days ahead of us. Then, sticking with Doug's pattern, we'll see another strong system work out of the Pacific and head our way by late next week. That will be our next best shot for thunderstorms, and some of those could be on the strong side. We've got plenty of time to watch that. In the meantime, back at about 1026 from 7th and Range Line, that vantage point from the east side of the city showed wet roads, but looking fairly okay overall. 62 for a high this afternoon at Joplin Regional after starting at 49. Officially, at last check, we saw the rain gauge at Joplin Regional just over a third of an inch. That actually for the month puts us over 2 inches of rain. 50 degrees at last check at Joplin Regional with an east breeze at about 13. The humidity still up there at about 83%. With the setup in place, plenty of moisture, cloud cover, and rain chances still a good possibility throughout the rest of the evening. We do see temperatures sitting right around 50 degrees for the time being, and that's the way it's going to stay as we head into the overnight. Mainly everybody's staying in the lower 50s. With the setup in place, temperatures really won't have any incentive to drop, so this is going to be the cool start that we'll see going into your Sunday morning. We may even warm to the mid-50s as we get closer to sunrise, and despite some thunderstorm chances still trying to hold on as we go into Sunday afternoon, I do anticipate temperatures going back at least into the lower 60s. The Skywatch Storm Tracker at last check at about 10:28 showed at least another scattering of rain and even some embedded rumbles of thunder trying to sneak in from northeastern parts of Oklahoma. I've been keeping an eye on this batch ever since it got its act together back this evening, especially out of Oklahoma City and Chandler and sneaking northeast along the turnpike. Thankfully, with our setup throughout the course of the day, we didn't really have a chance to really destabilize, so any thunderstorms out there have stayed well below severe limits by the time they try to flirt with our area. Until we get this frontal system at the surface and this upper level system out of the picture, we're going to hold on to these rain chances and even some scattered thunderstorms going into your Sunday. We'll get a break. Then, later on this coming week, we'll see that system, that next system rather, out in the Pacific and the Gulf of Alaska start to head our way. Sticking with Doug's pattern, that's going to be the system that could give us another good chance for thunderstorms. Some of those could be strong. In the short term, though, we're going to keep an eye on just scattered showers throughout the course of the night and even some thunderstorms to begin in the overnight. By the time you wake up into Sunday morning, maybe just some scattered showers, but from this view of the future track, many of you could get a break in the action before we see some more scattered showers try to get going late tomorrow morning and then into your Sunday afternoon. Can't rule out a few rumbles of thunder, too, with that south wind still trying to bring in a little bit of instability. But before we see that west wind, we're bringing in a little bit of chilly air by the time we head into Sunday evening. You can still manage a warm day with even some partly sunny skies returning by the afternoon. So let's go 55 in the morning, 61 by noon. We'll have temperatures topping out mainly in the middle 60s. That is before that west breeze at 10 to 15 brings in some chillier air on the backside of the system. And as it does, at least the backside of the system, start to influence our weather. I don't think we'll see any showers going into Sunday night or Monday morning, but we'll definitely spend Monday on the mostly cloudy side of things, and that will have an impact on temperatures. It'll only drop us back into the mid-40s, lower in the middle 40s, but then I only see us going into maybe the middle 50s for Monday afternoon. As far as additional rain amounts, for most of us, any additional rain looks to be considered right along the I-44 corridor, where some of those amounts could be over half an inch. Otherwise, maybe an additional 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch with any scattered showers between now and tomorrow afternoon. Let's look beyond Monday afternoon. Again, we're going to be quiet for Monday, and we'll actually see the skies brighten up again. Mostly sunny for Tuesday, with highs back near 60. And with the jet stream lifting to our north, we should be back near 70 as we head into Wednesday and even into Thursday. Even though we stay quiet Wednesday, we're going to keep an eye on that next system out west. That will start to edge our way. That'll up our chances for thunderstorms going into Thursday and as we go into Friday. Again, this still fits with Doug's pattern perfectly, so we'll have to keep an eye on those thunderstorm chances by the time next weekend gets underway. But have a look at these temperatures. Even with these systems coming and going, we're not seeing any drastic drops in temperatures. So this is looking pretty good temperature-wise. 66 tomorrow, 53 Monday. We'll go back near 60 on Tuesday, near 70 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and maybe a temporary dip back into the mid-50s with some scattered showers, still trying to hold on as we head into next Saturday. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday.